Hi everyone, I'm Francesca Madio from Kafoskai Short Film Festival, and we are here with Dekel, which is one of the film director of this year international competition. He directed his short NOA. Hi Dekel.
Hello, Francesca.
So NOA, she is the main character of your short, but we could say that one of the main theme is the family, and the figure of her mother in particular is the most cryptic one, we could say. Do you want to tell us something about it?
Yes, sure. In the film, Noah's character is kind of stuck in this loop of loneliness and motherhood and a lack of employment. And while she believes that finding a job and the connection with Yair and will get her to a place that she will be loved and to this close society, I think that her home and this kind of broken family she has, and especially her mother, kind of represents the things that she wants to run away from or kind of get out from. And I think specifically the character of Rachel, Noah's mother, kind of reflect the way that her life could end if she wouldn't get out of this loop. I think that the most challenging thing that was to deal with this theme, as you called it, was exactly that it was on one hand in the background, but on the other hand, I wanted it to be complex and not flat. So working with Sharon Tal, who plays Noah, and Edith Tsur, who plays Rachel, Noah's mother, we try to figure out in every scene that they're performed together, what is the best way to kind of resonate this complexity of between their relationship, between also the world and their inner world, and the character of Rachel, how in one scene she's this kind of old lady, with the mansions and fighting with the neighbors, and on the other hand, very with compassion for her daughter, and is able to help her or understand her pain. So I think this was like the challenges, and I hope that we found a way to overcome it.
Yeah. So the framing also was managed in a very interesting way, I think. Do you have some reference figures which you were inspired by?
There are. I mean, maybe before I talk about references, I need to mention the cinematographer of the film, Meidan Arama, which really, with his talent, really helped me to make these visual ideas into actual frames. And when I brought to our discussion films and filmmakers that impacted me, Belgian filmmakers, Jean-Pierre and Luc Dardenne, Andrea Arnold's film, Fish Tank and Red Road. One film that inspired me was Women Under the Influence by John Cassavetes. And I think what kind of influenced me about these films is the way that they are character-based, driven, and the relation between the camera and the characters is very tight. I mean, the camera is always there, is being kind of sticking to the characters, revealing the plot and the narrative through the characters' eyes, and this connection, I wanted to bring it to Noah. I think the one thing that we talked about a lot, me and Meidan, the cinematographer, is that I didn't want the film to be very hyper-realist style, like very handheld or shaky, but I wanted to be more restrained in this order to be more matching to Noah's character. And so there were a lot of thinking about when there is a movement and when there is not, and what does the movement stand for in the relation to the character. And that's
Sure.
covers it.
Okay. Last question, and we can't avoid the COVID-19 related one this year.
Obviously.
Yeah. So as a young director in the film industry, Do you think that film festival have or could have an important role in this particular historical moment?
Well, I can only talk from my experience with short films, and from what I've experienced about film festivals, is that these are like the last part of the making of the film. I think this is the part where the film kind of meets the audience, it goes out to the world, being exposed, and these events are kind of amazing cinematic events, which you are able to to expose your creation and to see a lot of interesting films and celebrate this the idea, I think, of cinema. But so I'm not really sure what role will they have, but what I think is that after COVID-19 and the changes it will bring, I think the way film festival will be handled will influence the way of films being made. I think that it raised, even for me, it raised a lot of questions. I mean, that if things will continue to be like virtually and digital and online screenings, what way of production, in which way the production of the film will be made? I mean, it raised a lot of questions. So I think mostly it will influence the way of the making. I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
Which way? Yeah.
Let's hope everything turns out fine in the end.
Definitely, yes.
So Dekel, we are done. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Francesca.
And good luck with your work and everything. Okay.
Thank you very, very much.